folks. Welcome to the broadcast. We had some technical difficulties early. We're at Dragons Gym on the campus of Warren Central, where the Glasgow Scotties are coming in 13-4 on the season, 5-1 on away games. The Scotties are coached by Jeff Hall, a fine coach, and the Dragons are coming into this game 16-7, 4-2 here at home. The last 10 for the Dragons are 7-3. The last 10 for the Scotties are 6-4. Solid team. Warren Central leads the series here at Warren Central 7-2. As well as the overall series, the Dragons lead it 16-11. Right now they're calling out the starting lineups. We'll have fourth region action in a moment. All right, welcome back to Dragons Gym. We're just a few moments away from the opening tip. The Scotties at Glasgow coming in, like I said, 13-4. A solid team. I believe in the Daily News ranking, I think they have them at third in the ranking, so it ought to be a highly contested game tonight. And that will be head coach Jeff Hall you hear in the background. Fant will tip it. Dragons control. Barber goes up with a layup, misses. Rebound goes to Cortez Barber. Over to Shanklin. Left side to Donovan Halsel. And to Fant. Fant dribbles, takes it into the paint, puts it up, no good. Rebound by the Scotties. Number 44, Bradley. Little jumper on the left side. They get a foul on Shanklin on the jump shot. That's Quentin Ellis, the junior guard for the Glasgow Scotties, getting an early foul on number 1, Jordan Shanklin. And Ellis will go to the line shooting 2. First shot up. Been good. Shanklin made the mistake of fouling a jump shooter. Something you're not supposed to do. Second shot for Ellis on the way up. Rimmed out of there. Rebound, Vic Smith. Dribbles across the timeline. Kicks it over to Shanklin on the right side. Over to Donovan Halsel. Halsel guarded by Parker Cash. Kicks it to Shanklin at the elbow. Guarded by Harris. Into Fant. Lays it off the glass and good. The Dragons take an early 2-1 lead. Almost a steal by Donovan Halsel. Knocks it away. Let's go over the starting lineup here. Go! For Glasgow. Ellis got knocked to the floor, no call. Gets it up front court. Is shot by number 44. That's Bradley. And it's good for 2. Fant puts it off the glass and good, and just like that, the Dragons take a 4-3 lead. Hey, I got my partner tonight, just flew in.
I did.
Brandon Cummings, how you doing?
Good, how you doing, Coach?
I'm doing real good. Early going here, glad to have you tonight.
Glad to be here. Running a little behind, sorry about that.
That's okay, it's all good. I didn't think they'd start this thing on time, but they were able to do it. Nice jump shot by the elbow by Cash. No good. Rebound out to Fant. Gives it up to Shanklin left side. Takes a dribble, kicks it down to Vic Smith in the paint. Nowhere to go. Donovan Halsel falls down. Looked like Curly Neal right there.
Able to get it back.
Shanklin a long three out of the corner, no good. Rebound by number 22, Harris. Over to Ellis, a long three, no good. Air ball. We're going to turn that over to the Dragons.
Shoot the dang ball!
Well, Brandon, tell me what you've been into, bud. What about that game last night? We need to, when we get a minute, we got to discuss that.
A little Parks and
Something
Rec game.
I've never seen before.
It was definitely a first for me as well.
All right. Ellis comes out for the Scotties, and Sammy Bradley, the junior guard, goes in. Was that Andre Bledsoe inbounds it. Cortez Barber at the Dragon, kicks over to Norman Johnson Jr. Back to Shanklin, over to Barber, left corner. A lot of contact. Barber's going to take the little jumper. No good. We're going to get over the back on Fant.
Fant not happy about that, but I believe that was probably the right call.
There's some contact there.
There was some contact there.
Hey, George is wearing his old number 44
Back to 44.
tonight. I think it's in honor of the big man, Big Mac.
Right.
I believe he was inducted into the Hall of Fame or something up at Western, I was told. Congratulations to Big Jim McDaniel. Turnover by the Dragons. Going to take it all the way up. No good.
Bradley blew the layup.
Rebound by number 44. Misses, gets his own rebound, and lays it in. That's Carrington Bradley. They got a whole bunch of Bradleys on this
Bradleys
team.
there.
Glasgow leads now 5-4. The 5:15 mark, first quarter. Gets it down into Fant. Oh, nice pass to Andre Bledsoe. I heard a whistle, but it must have been inadvertent. Basket good.
Nice look by Fant there over to Bledsoe.
Yes, it was. There's a block. It's a nice block. Running layup, missed by Cortez Barber. And Parker Cash comes away with it. Little jumper on the right side, no good. Cortez Barber with the rebound. Here comes the Dragons. Norman Johnson Jr. with the ball on the left side. Gets it down into Fant.
Fant pull-up jumper.
You know, that's something that, he's improved a lot on.
He is.
I like for him to take some of those.
That's something that he'll continue to work on throughout the summer, getting ready for the next level as well.
We got a foul on Norman Johnson Jr. And that'll send Harris, my bad. Harris, number 22, at the line, shooting 2 at the 4:26 mark. First shot up, and good. Got a southpaw out there, the lefty.
Yeah, that's a good-looking stroke there, too.
Yes, it was. Second shot coming for Harris. We're all knotted up at 6.
Looked like Nay Walker just checked in for Shanklin there for Central.
Ball in the air. Good. It's a nice stroke. Now number 20 will come in, Sublett. So we got Sublett, Bradley, number 40, Smith, number 4, Parker Cash, and number 54, Michael Bradley, in there for the Scotties. Bledsoe, Fant, Walker, Johnson, and Cortez Barber for the Dragons. Oh, nice play right there. Fant sealed him off, is able to lay it in. I believe he's got all of our offense up to now. He's got 6 points, Fant does. The other 2 go to Bledsoe. Good strong move by Michael Bradley.
Glasgow was able to break the press there and get a good look.
Johnson over to Barber. Back to Nay Walker. Guarded by number 12, Sammy Bradley. When in doubt, this is called a Bradley. The Barber, nice move. Oh, nice. Baby. Did you see the hesitation right there?
That's a great hesitation.
Brandon, that's a great move, wasn't it?
Between the leg go back to the left and finish strong. Very nice move there by Cortez Barber.
I tell you what, it looks like Cortez gets better and better every game from what I've seen.
He's a very solid player that puts in good effort on the defensive end. Every game he's putting in effort on the defensive end as well.
Yes, he has. Adam Bradley checks in. Another Bradley. This time is for the Dragons. Barber up with the free throw, and good. The Dragons will take a 2-point lead, 11-9 at the 3:27 mark here in the first quarter. They get it in to Sammy. A lot of pressure
at half court.
Knocked away by Vic Smith. Vic lays it off the glass and good. That's a good steal by Vic. We're going to get a foul on Norman Johnson Jr.
by Johnson there.
Sammy, you need to take a charge right there.
Sammy Bradley comes out. Cash comes back in. We got a hold on Nay Walker. That's 5 team fouls on Warren Central.
That's an early 5-team foul. Still 3
Yes,
minutes
it
left
is.
in the first quarter.
That could help Glasgow later on in the quarter and get them in the bonus. That's a nice move, a lot of body. Cash with the little jumper. Bounces around and good.
Got the shooter's touch there.
Yes, he did. Ties it up at 11. I tell you, this Parker Cash is an athlete, Brandon. He plays baseball. He's a quarterback on the football team. You know, he's a 3-sport star over there for the Scotties at Glasgow.
I think we had an illegal screen by Johnson for Central.
That's 3 fouls on
3.
Norman Johnson Jr. Coach Riley going to leave him out there for the time being.
He's trying to get a sub in for him. Didn't get it in before the ball was back in play.
Ellis has it up to Cash. It's a nice play. Good block.
Blocked by Adam Bradley.
Adam Bradley with the swat. Walker controls it. I tell you, I like listening to Coach Hall.
Yes.
Very adamant on the sidelines. Vic Smith over to Walker, right side. Kicks it over to Donovan. Looks like he's going to take the jumper. Gets it down to Norman Johnson Jr. Blocked.
Michael Bradley with the
Michael
block.
Bradley, number 54, with the swat. Cash goes in.
And Halsel returns the favor there.
Yes, he does. Look at this big boy coming in.
That is a big old boy.
That is Bowles. He plays a little baseball as well.
The junior.
He's a big kid. What's his number, 15?
15.
Yeah, Hunter Bowles. He's a big one. Just a junior. I think Nay Walker got by with a little grab there. No call. I don't even know if we touched that ball, did we?
May have been stripped out and off somebody's leg, maybe.
I thought he may have drew a foul, but no call. The Scotties will retain possession. Vic Smith knocks it away.
We'll try this one more time.
Fan with the steal. Look out below. He's going to go all the way.
And a foul.
And he's fouled. Who do they get the foul on right there, Brandon?
It looked like maybe 5. You got Quentin Ellis.
Quentin Ellis with the personal. That's his first, team's second. Fant will go to the line, shooting 2.
May have been a smart foul there on Ellis to make Fant earn him from the free throw stripe here.
Absolutely. And there you go. Enough said.
The first one.
Point well taken.
That was a good looking stroke though.
He's getting good rotation
it was
on
in
the
and
ball.
out.
Yeah. He's much improved at the line for sure. Second shot for Fant. Rimmed it out of there. The Dragons still lead 13-11. 1:50 to go, first quarter. Nice block right there.
Take it on!
Fant throws it out. Vic Smith pulls it down for the Dragons. Donovan Halsel. There's a reach, no call. Gets it over to Vic Smith, left side. Dumps it in. Oh, a little too high.
Got a foul on Bowles here, pushing the back. Glasgow crowd not very happy about the call.
Well,
there was some contact there.
There's some contact.
That's one that about half the time you let it go, half the time you make the call.
Hunter Bowles will take a seat.
Yep, Michael Bradley back in for him.
I don't know. Well, we had 6 on the floor at one time. Nay Walker will inbound for the Dragon, gets it into Vic Smith. Vic about lost it. He got by with the wall.
Yeah, he definitely got by with the wall.
I tell you, the Glasgow folks ain't real happy. Vic Smith, beautiful move. Hit the front of the rim, no good. And Quentin Ellis comes down, gets the cross court to Bradley, back to Ellis. Top of the key, guarded by Walker. Kicks it over to Cash. Dribbles in, off the glass, no good.
Good strong take by Cash, wasn't able to get the finish.
Tell you what, Cash, nice looking player.
He's got that lefty stroke.
Them lefties are hard to guard, ain't
They are.
Cortez Barber brings it up, gets in to Halsel. Over to Vic Smith, to Walker, back to Barber. Kicks it down into Fant. Nice move by Fant, lays it off glass, no good. That's probably justice. I think we got by with a foul.
There's some scrambling going around. Glasgow comes up with the ball.
Little jumper on the left side, good. Number 44, Carrington Bradley, knocks down the jumper, and we're all knotted up. 13-13. Yeah, we got a foul there.
Personal foul, Glasgow. 44, Carrington Bradley, his first team's quarter.
The personal goes to Carrington Bradley. That's his first, team's 4th. Probably a good foul.
You got Steven Maresco making an appearance here for the Dragons.
Steve-O. Nay Walker will take a seat. So Smith, Barber, Maresca, Halsel, and Fant for the Dragons. Gets it into Vic Smith. Nice steal right there. Number 40, Smith comes down with it, lays it up, no good.
That foul right there is going to put Glasgow in the bonus already. Still here in the first quarter.
Wow. They get the foul on Cortez Barber.
That could work to their advantage big time going in. Still a whole nother quarter
Yes,
left
it
in
is.
this half.
That's Barber's first. The Dragons are 7th-team foul. And Smith will go to the line on the bonus for the Scotties.
We got Carrington Bradley at the line.
Oh, Carrington Bradley.
And he got the first one.
Good.
Free throw good by Bradley.
17.3 seconds go here in the first quarter. Scotty's playing really hard. Second shot up and good.
Got it.
They grab a 2-point lead. Cortez Barber brings it up cross court. Across the timeline. Over to Halsel. 8 seconds to go. I don't know if we'll ever get a shot. Halsel going to dribble in. Kicks off to Maresca.
Maresca for 3. No.
Probably not the shot that Coach Riley
I was
wanted.
about to say the same thing. Probably not what he was looking for.
I think
there.
we spent too much time dribbling, not enough time getting to the basket. After one quarter, the Scotties lead the Dragons 15-13. We'll be back with second quarter action in a moment. All right, second quarter about to get underway. Here at Dragons Gym, the Scotties grabbed the early lead, 15-13 after one quarter. Brandon, I'm impressed with the Scotties so far.
They're a good-looking ball club.
Yes, they are. Ellis will take it. 5-on-5. Walker's guarding him. He's a quick one, Ellis.
They've got some good team speed, and they seem very disciplined. Travel.
They got steps called on number 44, Carrington Bradley, and turn it over to the Dragons. Pretty good defense there by Maresca.
It was.
Nay Walker over to Cortez Barber. Steve-O, left side, gets it in the Fant. Kicks it out to Nay Walker, long three. No good. Tapped around, and Ellis will come down with it for the Scotties. Parker Cash step up three. Good. It's a nice looking shot from the left-hander. 18-13.
That's another travel. Fant trying to collect himself, shuffled the feet a little bit before he went up for the shot.
Yes, he did. 18-13, Scotties lead.
And the Glasgow crowd back here is feeling good.
I tell you what, it's entertaining for me just watching Coach Hall. He's doing a great job with these
Very
youngsters.
enthusiastic.
Yes, he is. Cash has got it. Going to go all the way.
Looked like he lost his balance.
They are wanting to foul. I think he kind of fell on his own. Barber lays it up.
You got to travel. I'm not sure about that call.
I didn't see the travel.
I don't know if they caught it on George before the pass or if it was after we had Cortez catch the ball, but they called a travel.
All right, Adam Bradley comes in, and Steven Maresca will take a seat. 6:51 to go, second quarter. Scotties lead this thing by 5. Bad pass. Ellis was able to save it. Gets it into Cash. Oh, high pass. Goes off the fingertips of Carrington Bradley.
Scotties are doing a good job of breaking the central press here early on. We'll see
Yes, they have.
We'll see if that continues throughout the second half or if the press will start to wear on them.
Nay Walker across the timeline, gets it over to Cortez Barber on the left side, guarded by number 22, Harris. Donovan Halsel, a little jump stop, misses the shot, rebound by number 44. Bradley. Tell you what, he's very active down there.
Very strong rebound down there.
We're going to get some changes here.
3 Scotties players set to check in here on the next dead ball.
Dumps it off the Bowles, kicks it out to Ellis. Ellis going to take a little jumper at the free throw line. No good. Fant knocks it away. And it's going to stay with the Scotties at Glasgow. So we got Smith, Sublett, and Michael Bradley return for the Scotties.
Andre Bledsoe just checked in for Central and got Fant out. Get Fant a quick breather.
Tell you what, this Scotties team, a good-looking team.
They're a very disciplined team.
Long three by Ellis.
And out.
Rimmed out of there. It's a nice rebound. Carrington Bradley comes down with the rebound. They're going to call it a jump ball. That's going to turn it back over to the Dragons, to the dismay of Coach Jeff Hall. I sure didn't see that one either.
That was a quick whistle for the
yes,
jump
it
ball.
was.
They did both have possession.
That was a good, strong rebound.
Yes, it was.
Cortez Barber kicks it out to Bledsoe.
I've been impressed with the way the Scotties have rebounded the ball so far.
Well, I tell you what, this game.
It's a nice jumper there by Cortez Barber.
Yes, it was. Barber at the elbow. You know, this game, coming off a district game last night, this is a makeup from his postponed with the bad weather.
Right.
The Dragons, they're going to have to come out with a little bit more energy than what they're showing right now. The Scotties are just out hustling to pretty much every ball right now. 18-15 Scotties at the 5:16 mark, second quarter. Ellis dribbles, guarded by Walker.
Looks like Central's in some sort of zone defense here.
Central changed up their defense.
Confused the Scotties a little bit to force them to call a timeout here. Coach Hall didn't like what he saw.
We'll stay right here. Coach Jeff Hall calls a 30-second timeout. I'll tell you what, This group's pretty impressive. Brandon, they're coming in on the season 13-4. You know, this is my first chance to see him play.
It's the first time I've seen them this year as well.
I think they got upended earlier in the week by South Warren, which kind of surprised me a little bit.
South Warren is one of those hit-or-miss teams they seem to be.
Yeah, I think South Warren's 13-8 now on the season. But, you know, with a score like Stumbo, I think he had 30 the other night in that game. Very unheralded player. Stumbo has really brought it this year.
He sure has.
All right, Scotty's got the ball. Ellis dribbled on the Dragman, guarded by Walker. Boy, Shanklin's been out a long time.
We haven't seen Shanklin.
There's something going on there.
Well, he came out. It looked like he came out a little lame whenever he came out. He actually just stepped out of the central locker room right now.
Oh, look at here. Beautiful move by Sublett. Dribbles in, lays it off the glass. The basket is good, and he's fouled. Michael Bradley, or Adam Bradley rather, fouled. And Sublett at the line for one. Rolls it around, no good. Look at here, rebound. Carrington keeps it alive.
And the central Bradley came down with the board.
And Adam Bradley clears it for the Dragons. 20-15, the Scotties of Glasgow lead the Dragons at the 4:35 mark, second quarter. Bradley has it, top of the key, dumps it into Fant, off the glass, is blocked.
Blocked by Sublett. Nice play there by Adam Bradley to save the ball off. It looks like Carrington Bradley's leg. Stay with Warren Central.
He able to screen him off, and the ball will stay with the Dragons. Cortez Barber inbounds it. Well, that's the latest call I've ever seen.
I think they got George Fan on the...
Well, I know, but what I'm saying is he runs him over and both kids get up, and then he calls the foul.
I think he called the second push-off.
So the first one
was let go.
Was no call, and he got him on the second.
Which didn't seem to be much to me, but unless I missed something. And that's 2 fouls on George Fan. He'll have to take a seat.
George with 3 fouls here in the early going.
Coach Riley got Bledsoe in there real quick for him.
Long three from Ellis. Good!
That was a nice step-back jump shot right there.
Gets it down into Adam Bradley in the paint. Kicks it off. Cortez Barber gets it. Donovan Halsel over to Cortez. Going to go to the rim. Nice. Lays it up and good. What's a nice move.
Very, very strong take by Cortez.
And the Dragons needed those 2 points. The Scotties lead this thing 23-17 at the 3:35 mark, second quarter. Down in the bowl, strong kid. Double teamed. Long three, no good. Rebound Halsel. Boy, he skied for that one, didn't he? May Walker slowed up a little bit.
Halsel let him just barely too much.
Yep.
A little miscommunication there. Ellis into the front court quickly.
Back, yeah, Ellis.
Seems like Central staying in this zone defense here for right now.
That's Sublett, I believe. Looks like he gets fouled, no call. Cortez Barber, left corner. He's going to go all the way. Reverse layup, no good. It's going to stay with the Dragons. Cortez is getting to the rim in good shape. Wasn't able to finish. Number 4, Parker Cash, will come in for the Scotties. And number 20, Jalen Sublett, will take a seat. I like that Sublett kid. He's an athletic kid.
We got Stephen Maresca checked in for Nay Walker for Central. And Vic Smith checking in here also for Warren Central, getting Bledsoe. And yes, you're correct. The Sublett kid looks like a very good athlete.
Oh, nice pass.
Nice inbounds right there.
You know, Central's always good on that. I remember last year we made hay on that inbounds pass every time under our own goal. The Dragons cut this lead to 4. Parker Cash kicks it out. He's out of control. Throws up a shot, no good. Carrington Bradley.
I believe Smith got away with a double dribble there, but
yes, he did. But Bradley was able to lay it in for the
Threw up
Scotties.
a wild shot, and Bradley got the rebound and laid it in.
25-19. That's probably a carry right there, no call. Adam Bradley at the 3 line, over to Barber. Steven Maresca. Back to Halsel. Over to Barber. Back to Maresca. The Dragons are moving it. Hey, nice shot
Very
right
nice.
there. Donovan Halsel lays it in off the glass for 2. And we're back to a 4-point
Little
lead
8 or
for the
10 foot
Scotties.
jumper off the glass there. Very nice move by Donovan.
Coach Jeff Hall will take another 30-second timeout. I think we're having problems with the PA.
PA system here.
Yeah.
George Fant just checked back in. He's going to have to be very careful about not picking up a 3rd foul here before the half.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Coach Riley rolling the dice.
I believe Coach Riley sees that his ball club's down 4 points, though, going to try to cut into this before halftime.
We'll see if it works out for the Dragons. I tell you what, Brandon, this Scotties club is playing with a lot of confidence.
They absolutely are. You can tell they are a very disciplined basketball team, very well coached. They move the ball well, they rebound well, they do some of the small things very well.
Yes, they do. You got some nice shooters with Cash and Ellis,
Right.
From the perimeter. And they got guys like Carrington Bradley and Michael Bradley and Bowles and some other kids down in the paint. It's a good combination for the Scotties. Cash has got it, dribbling on the Dragon. Gets it over on the right side to Harris. Bowles going to take a jumper. No good. Rebound, Vic Smith. Loses it, regains control. Up to Barber. Over to Donovan Halsel. Back to Vic Smith, lays it into Fant. A lot of contact. And we're going to get a foul, I believe, on number 15.
That's Bowles.
Hunter Bowles.
Nope, they caught it on Cash.
Number 4. That's Parker Cash. That's his second
Should
foul.
be. Central still not in the bonus here in the first half.
Now that's only the 15th foul on the Scotties. The Dragons have 9.
Tell you what, the Scotties play very fundamental defense as well.
They're double teaming the post when it goes in.
They're only allowing 54 points a game this season. That's very, very solid.
That's great. Fant puts it up, no good.
Smith comes away with it.
And he's going to get fouled. I tell you what, Vic Smith around the rim.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time a lot of times.
He does, don't he? He does a great job.
He does a very good job down there.
That foul's on number 15. That's Hunter Bowles' second foul. 16th foul for the Scotties, and that'll send Vic Smith to the line shooting 2. First shot up. Hits the front of the rim, no good.
Good.
I don't know, did the Scotties play last night? I wasn't able to get a paper today.
I'm not 100% sure myself.
They definitely look a whole lot fresher than our guys do.
They look very fresh.
Yes, they do. Very hungry. Vic Smith at the line with his second shot coming. Trying to cut in his 4-point lead. Shot up. That's going to be way short. Off the rim, no good. It's Scotties' control. Ellis brings it up. Gets it to Michael Bradley. He's going to go all the way. Rolls around, no good. Ball still loose. Number 40. That's Smith. For the Scotties, gets the rebound and banks it in. 27-21, the Scotties of Glasgow. Andre Bledsoe, no good. Vic Smith gets the rebound.
No good.
No good. Vic Smith tries to save it. Goes over to the Scotties. Coach Hall tells them to pull it out. 35 seconds to go here in the first half. They're going to let the 3 go.
Bradley.
No good. Rebound, Andre Bledsoe.
Strong rebound by Bledsoe there. 25 seconds left here in the half.
Let's see if the Dragons hold for 1. I'm sure they will. Gets over to Vic Smith, over to Andre Bledsoe, right side. Over to Cortez Barber, and we got a reach-in foul.
Good cut by Barber. Good
I believe
pass
that's on
there by
Sammy
Bledsoe.
Bradley.
Yeah, it was on
Let's
Sammy
see.
Bradley, number 12. Barber will go to the line for that. I think they called it on the floor, so it'll be a bonus.
Yeah. It looked like he was trying to shoot it, but they're going to call it. Hey, that'll wake you up if you wasn't awake already. Holy cow. Cortez Barber at the line for a 1 in the bonus. First shot up is good.
Very good looking stroke there as well.
That cuts the lead to 5, 27-22, Scotties. 13.6 seconds ago here in the first half. Second shot for Cortez Barber. On the way, up, and good. We get a substitution. Halsel comes in, Barber takes a seat. Scotties lead by 4 now, 27-23. Bradley inbounds it, gets into Ellis. Oh, don't foul there.
Not a smart foul there by Bledsoe. I like the intensity, but about 85 feet away from the basket.
And they're in the double bonus with that foul. And that will send Ellis, Quentin Ellis, number 5, the junior guard for the Scotties, going to the line now to shoot 2. Yeah, I like Andre's enthusiasm there, but you don't want to foul that far away from the hole. First shot up, no good.
Fant and Barber both checking back in for Warren Central here.
Number 20, Jalen Sublett returns for the Scotties. I tell you what, that's an athletic kid right
athlete.
there. I wonder if a lot of these guys play football as well. I'm sure they do. Second shot up good by Ellis. That stretches the lead back out to 5. 28-23. Fant will bring it up. Gets it over to Vic Smith. Over to Nate Walker. Over to Fant. And he's fouled.
With 0.6 seconds left. That's pretty good ball movement right
yes,
there.
Yes, it was. Fant was going in for the two-handed slam. And number 54, Michael Bradley, picks up the personal foul. That'll be the Scotties' 8th team foul of the half. Fant at the line for 2. First one up. No good off back iron. That's a good one. The student body from Glasgow is yelling foot on the line. Second shot good by Fant. Long throw, no good. Look out, cheerleaders.
And that will end the half.
Wow, what a first half. 28-24, the Scotties of Glasgow come in to our very own Dragons gym and got a 4-point lead at the half. Let me see if I can round up a guest here at the half. We'll be back in a few moments. All right, welcome back to the half. I got my special guest, sports anchor over there, Jeff Woods?
Yes, sir.
Sports anchor, one of them at WBKO, Jeff Woods. Jeff, how you doing? First time I got a chance to talk to you.
I'm doing well. Good to talk to you. Spend a few minutes and talk a little high school hoops.
Well, tell me, I know you just got here in this first half, didn't see a whole lot, but let's talk a little fourth region basketball. I know you've seen a bunch of it this year. I mean, obviously Central and Bowling Green are your 1 and 2, or whichever way you want to put it. This Glasgow club could be right there with them.
Well, Glasgow's making a strong case, especially tonight, for being that number 3 team. I think a lot of folks from around the area would probably put Glasgow number 3. You know, they had a couple losses here and there, but and it's really surprising considering they lost Cameron Hall last year, who was such a good scorer for them. But it seems like they're more balanced this year.
Yes, they are. I tell you what, just looking at I would like to know how many of them play football. I know Parker Cash does, but Parker also plays baseball. So you're talking about a three-sport kid over there.
Got a lot of those 3-sport athletes, and I know Michael Bradley, number 54 for Glasgow, played football. He was running back for them this year. So I mean, they had a great year in football as well.
Yes,
and,
they did.
They've got some good athletes there. They always have.
Yes, they got our old coach over there, Coach Wood.
It
Rick
hasn't
Wood.
taken
He's a
him
good
long
one.
to get it turned around.
No, he's a great coach, and they couldn't have got a better guy for the job.
Yeah,
so that's
no doubt
for sure.
about that. He can get it done.
Well, just looking at these guys, I didn't know what to expect. I think you vote on that the Daily News poll.
Yeah.
I think didn't you all have Glasgow at 3?
Yes.
3 is 3, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, they're proving it tonight.
Yeah, no, they're doing a really good job, and again, they're more balanced, and they're
really
depth.
disciplined.
They're disciplined. They've got depth too. Jeff Hall, I mean, he plays those guys. I mean,
Yes,
he's about 9 or 10 deep.
I got to be honest with you, I'm a little distracted calling the game because I like listening to Coach Hall. He really gets into it. I mean,
he's right up there with Lex Lindsay as most animated coaches in the fourth
I tell
region.
you what, he's in the ref's ear in a good way.
Yeah.
And just really, really coaching these guys up well.
Yeah, and I mean that in a good way as far as animation
absolutely.
goes. I mean, it's kind of entertaining.
I like it.
Yeah, it's great. It's fun to see.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, tell me what else is going on with you. What about our getting away from the fourth region? Let's talk about the fourth region girls. Last night, the Greenwood Lady Gators, almost went into Purple's gym and stole one there.
It's twice now.
3 points each time, wasn't it?
In Greenwood in both games. I know I was at the first game at Greenwood High School. They were leading with under a minute to go. Things just didn't fall their way. I believe the same thing happened last night.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, if Greenwood gets they might get 2 more cracks at Bowling Green.
I say
possible.
they will.
And they might get them one of these times.
To this point in the season, there's no fourth region team has played anywhere close to Bowling Green besides Greenwood.
Right. I mean,
I don't think it'll
Bowling Green
change.
has gone pretty much unchallenged with the exception of Greenwood in this region, and but there are some good teams in the region, but it just seems like Greenwood matches up well with Bowling Green. Barron County's come on really well the past few weeks.
Well,
Monroe
Coach Butler does. He's been up there for years.
Yeah, Monroe
Great
County's
coach.
in the state finals of
Yes.
the All-A tomorrow against Owensboro Catholic. So, the fourth region's got some good girls teams, and you're right, Bowling Green is the favorite.
Yes.
But Greenwood, if they keep playing the way they are, I mean, it could be an interesting fourth region final if it comes down to it.
It could be. Well, covering all that, let's talk about the toppers while we're here.
Well, they picked up a win tonight. Just got back from there a couple hours ago, actually.
What was the final?
81-61 over Monroe.
Good.
Louisiana Monroe is pretty not
They're
very
down.
good team. Yeah, their RPI going into that game was 331.
Wow.
So they're in total rebuilding mode right now.
Right,
that's a game the top should have won by that margin. You could argue they could have won by more. I mean, they played well. They did what they needed to do to win. The big test, but they've got a big week coming up. They've got Middle Tennessee on Thursday, and that's obviously a big game for fans and,
sure
and
it
just,
is.
For the players
They're
themselves.
right in their back door.
Right.
You want to win that game.
Right, and then we've got North Texas next Saturday, who really has been sputtering in the league. They were the favorite overall, and they have really been very lackadaisical, I guess is the word. They have got several losses, and that's going to be a nationally broadcast game on ESPN. So
that's good. It's good to see him pick up a win today after the tough, South Alabama game. That game there. If you just looked at the this box score, you thought we got beat by 20.
Yeah.
I mean, they shot over 50% from the floor,
Yeah.
over 50 from threes. And
10 of 18 from three.
Yeah,
and they were shooting lights out. And regarding the three, but was a problem for them early in the year, and it resurfaced. And they said they didn't have any energy. I don't know how you don't have energy.
I don't get
that. In a
that.
row, but I mean, they still have a chance to potentially get a bye for the Sun Belt tournament. They're 5-5 in the league. Florida Atlantic's pretty much run away with the East.
Yes.
But they can still get the. And Florida Atlantic is the only team that lost, or is the only team to top. Let me start over. Florida Atlantic has one loss in the league.
That's right.
It's to
Against the Toppers. Yeah.
So
and they played a really great game down there.
They did. So
well,
that can happen.
The way I see it with the Toppers, real quick, is when the guards play well, we play well.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what.
And the other night, Crook really struggled.
Yeah.
And we struggled.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Karush, he didn't come on until the second half of that game. That's right. But he's had 7 doubles.
What did he have, 18 the second half?
Yeah, he had 7 double-doubles in the last 9 games.
Wow.
He was preseason Sun Belt Player of the Year, had a really slow start, and now he's starting to get back into that conversation.
He's proving it.
Player of the Year after all.
He's backing it up right now.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff, I appreciate the time. Great talking to you. And before I get out, great job on the Sports Connection. I watch it every Sunday evening.
Well,
y'all do a great job for high school athletics. I enjoy watching you.
I appreciate that.
All right. That's Jeff Woods, sports anchor at WBKO. We'll be back with second half action in a moment. All right, second half action, seconds away. Once again, I want to thank Jeff Woods. Uh-oh, we're breaking up.
Yep.
Hello. You're good. You're good. Brandon, you're good. You're good. All right, we're back up. We went down there for a minute. Second half about to get underway. The Scotties of Glasgow lead this thing by 4 over the Dragons, 28-24. We're out again. Oh, here we go. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay.
I think we're good now.
We're having technical difficulties. I think we're okay now. If I can get it out without it going out again, I want to thank Jeff Woods, the sports anchor for WBKO, stopping by for my halftime guest. Thank you, Jeff. Here we go. Cross court over to Ellis, down the Bowles, little jumper, right side, good.
Good looking jump shot for a big guy.
Yes, it was. 30-24 as Scotties lead the Dragons.
You know, Shanklin still has not been in the game.
I wonder if he's hurt. He warmed up at the half.
Yep.
Halsel down over to Vic. Smith down in the Fant, guarded by Bowles. It's a nice move, puts it up and good. It's a good post move right there by George
Solid
Fant.
defense and just a good finish by Fant.
Cash takes it to the rim, blocked by Fant on the miss. Carrington Bradley tried to put it up, and Fant was able to block it. Fant lays it up and good over Bowles.
Strong catch, strong finish.
A lot of contact, no call. And the Dragons cut it to 2. And Bowles
has to take a timeout.
Will take a quick timeout. Wasn't able to get the ball in. Let's see what they want here. It's a full timeout. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a moment. All right, welcome back to Dragons Gym on the campus of Warren Central. 30-28, the Scotties of Glasgow lead the Dragons here in the third quarter, 6:40 to go. A lot of pressure. Harris knocked away. Vic Smith gets it. Bradley gets it back, misses a layup. Harris with the left hand lays it in and good. They push the lead back out to 4, 32-28. Halsel on the right side, guarded by Cash. Over to Nay Walker at the Dragon. Over to Cortez Barber, back to Vic Smith. Over to Halsel. Nay Walker in the corner. There's Fant. Going to take it off the glass, and he's going to draw a foul.
Looks like Carrington Bradley will pick up the foul there.
Yes, it is. The block foul. Carrington Bradley. It's his second foul. It's the first foul I have for the Scotties. Fanta line, shoot 2. First one up, no good. You can see it coming when you're sitting here, can't you?
Short right.
Fanta line for the second one. Second shot up and good. That cuts it to 3, 32-29. Ellis has it. A lot of dribbling. There's a foul by Donovan Halsel.
Right in front of us. That's a hard foul there by Halsel.
I tell you what, this number 5 is a good-looking player, Brandon.
Very quick with the ball.
And he's under control.
Yes.
I mean, he went through the press on his own, which they don't really want you to do that, but he was able to do it. He takes Nay Walker off the dribble. Good D by Walker.
Keeps his dribble alive.
Long 3. Rips it. That thing went around about 4 times and fell down. 35-29, the Scotties lead the Dragons. 5:35 to go, third quarter. Vic Smith gets it over to Cortez Barber. Dribbles into paint. Back to Vic Smith. Lays it off the glass and good.
Good vision there by Cortez.
Back to Ellis, guarded by Smith. He falls down.
Hey, still able to get it to Harris somehow.
I don't know how that.
He passed it from the ground.
Yes, he did. There's a 2 by
Harris.
Harris, no good. Rebound, Fant. Fant's on the move. Knocked away right there by number 40. They get him on a charge.
They did. And that's his third foul.
He's got to stop right there. He lost the ball before
He
then.
still continued to run over. I think it was it Cash or Harris that took the charge? I think it was Harris that took the charge there.
That's a big play. That's a third foul on George Fant.
Central have to go a couple minutes without Fant, and still no sign of Shanklin for Central.
I don't know. We must have an injury right there to Shanklin. I'm not for sure. I hadn't seen the trainer. Maybe we can find out for all the folks at home. Cash, a little jumper in the paint. No good. Off back iron. Nay Walker controls for the Dragons. Pushes it the other way.
That was a foul.
And that's going to be Parker Cash.
That's going to be his third foul. Tell you what, Quentin Ellis didn't sit long for the Scotties.
No, he didn't. Ellis comes right back in after the third personal on Parker Cash. Bowles will take a seat. And Michael Bradley come back in, number 54. Gets into Nay Walker. Over to Norman Johnson Jr. Back to Walker. That's usually the shot they want for the 3, but Walker wasn't able to pull it. Takes the 2. He's fouled. Looks like by number 12, I believe it's Sammy Bradley.
Right.
And
he hesitated on the shot, but still got a quick step in there and pulled up for the jumper and got hit on the arm going up.
That's Sammy Bradley's second, team's third of the half. Walker at the line shooting 2 for the Dragons. First shot up. No good, off back iron.
Double stack, whoever 24's got.
Second shot for Nay Walker. See if he can cut into this 4-point lead. Up and good. Cuts it to 3. 35-32, Scotties. Good pressure down there by the Dragons. Sublett has it back to Ellis. He gets it across the timeline. Man, this kid's putting on a show.
He is. He's just dribbling in and out throughout the central defenders there. Cortez Barber got a little anxious and made some contact, picked up a foul there.
That's going to be Cortez Barber's second foul. There's a steal by Cortez, going to lay it off the glass, and good.
And Norman Johnson just about came away with a steal off the inbounds there.
It was close. Got his hand on it, knocked out of bounds. Knocked away. The Scotties are able to get it back. Oh, that's a tough call. He's initiating that. That's going to be the fourth foul on Norman Johnson Jr.
Ellis looked like he was may have been slipping a little bit as he was going down. Contact was made. Foul was called.
You're probably going to get that, but that probably should have been a no call. Get the ball in. Sublett has it, loses it, gets it back.
A lot of action right there.
Yes, it was.
Nay Walker picked up a reach-in foul.
Walker with the second, team's fifth of the half. They get it into Ellis. Guarded by Cortez Barber. Good grief. Folks, I apologize. These microphones are got a mind of its own tonight.
Sound a little fuzzy at times. Sounds pretty good right now, though.
Ellis has it top of the key, guarded by Walker. Over to Sammy Bradley. Back to Ellis. Long three. Off the front of the rim. No good. Donovan Halsel. It's a nice rebound right there.
I think as long as that's not touching you.
I don't know. I give up. Walker has it right side. Over to Halsel. Little jumper at the free throw line. Good.
Good looking stroke right there by Halsel. That's Hazel's game right there. It's the mid-range jumper.
There's a foul, I believe, on Adam Bradley on the shot. Let's see. And it is.
Looked like Bradley was set on taking a charge there and realized that Sammy Bradley was going to get around him. He reached his arm up there and made contact.
With that last jumper, the Dragons took a 1-point lead. And now the Scotties, Sammy Bradley, number 12 at the line, shooting 2. Knocks down the first one. We're all knotted up at 36 apiece.
We got Fant coming back in with his 3 fouls. He needs to be careful here for the rest of the third quarter.
I tell you, that's a gutsy call by Coach Tim Riley. Second shot by Sammy Bradley, up and good. The Scotties regain the lead at the 3:14 mark. They lead the Dragons 37-36.
We got Vic Smith checking in for the Dragons. I think he checked in for Nay Walker.
So we got Fant, Smith, Halsel, Barber, and Bledsoe for the Dragons. Sublett, Harris, Sammy Bradley, Hunter Bowles, and number 40, Smith. There's your 5-on-5. Get it down to Fant, puts down the strong dribble, puts it up, and good. Oh, he muscled that thing up.
Sure did.
That's good defense by Hunter Bowles. He was right there. He was able to go through him.
Fant was double teamed down there, still able to power through and make a little short jumper.
The Dragons regain the lead, 38-37. Bowles on the right side, guarded by Bledsoe.
Warren Central's gone back to this zone defense.
Back to Bowles. Back over to Sammy Bradley, over to Harris. Guarded by the Barber. Back to Harris. They need to attack this thing.
They're passing around the perimeter now.
They're content on it right now. Number 40, Smith has it. Back over to Sammy Bradley, over to Harris. Harris top of the key.
Smith
Good
in the
D.
middle.
Smith double teamed. Somehow was able to hang on to it. The Glasgow folks A Raising Cane behind us. Harris double team. They're going to get a travel call, much to the dismay of the Scotty faithful.
Tell you what, this Glasgow crowd has definitely been had some more voice than the Central crowd over there tonight.
I got to agree with Coach Jeff Hall on that one. I thought they fouled him.
It looked like a little bit of a shove to me as well.
Vic Smith down in the Fant. Spin move by Fant. Kicks it over to Vic Smith. Back to Donovan Halsel. Vic Smith at the elbow. Gets into Bledsoe. Goes up strong. Lays it in and good.
Strong move by Bledsoe there.
Andre Bledsoe. The junior forward with a strong move to the hole. Lays it off the glass, and it's good. And they'll draw the block foul on Hunter Bowles. That's his third personal. The fourth team foul for the Scotties. The Dragons have 6 so far.
Nay Walker for the Central didn't sit very long. He checks in for Cortez Barber.
Hey, we got the first action of the night for Jacob Hall, number 11 on his back, and
Freshman.
Yeah, Donovan Halsel going to take a rest. Bledsoe at the line, shooting 1, trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Ball in the air, and it's good.
It'll be interesting to see how Central's backcourt here shapes out for the rest of the quarter. We got a freshman and a sophomore in the backcourt.
41-37, Warren Central with the 4-point lead at the 1:03 mark of the third quarter. They're staying in zone. Hall and Walker out front. Tough shot. Good. That's a nice shot by number 40, Smith. Cuts the lead to 2. 45 seconds to go, third quarter. Bledsoe on the left side gets it to Vic Smith. Vic Smith kicks it over to Nate Walker. Nice screen by Vic. Walker loses the ball. Sammy Ball's going to cut him off. Ellis back over the ball. Dribbles in. Gets it down into Smith, guarded by Fant. Fant just takes it away from him. Did you see that, folks?
I sure did.
He just went up and took it right away from him. Jawan,
it's been a physical second half already. We got 11 fouls total.
That's number 40, Harris, with his first personal. Glasgow's 5th of the half. Boy, George just reached up and took that ball right out of the air. Cortez gets it across the timeline to Vic Smith. Back to Fant, standing on the Dragon.
Dragons holding for 1 shot here with 12 seconds remaining.
Over to Vic Smith. Over to Cortez Barber. 7 seconds. Oh, that's a silly foul.
Is that on George?
That's on Vic Smith.
Vic Smith.
Vic Smith gets the block call against him. That'll be his first. Team 7th. 4.9 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The Dragons lead by 2, 41-39. Ellis gets it in. He's going to take kicks it down to Sammy out of the corner. No good. That's a good shot.
It was.
Good 3 out of the corner, but no good.
I thought Ellis was going to dribble it down there, but he saw an open.
I thought he might take a runner, but he passed it to the corner. Falls off the rim harmlessly, and the Dragons lead 41-39 after 3 quarters complete. We'll be back with the fourth quarter action in a moment. All right, back to fourth quarter action. The Dragons will inbound the ball right in front of the home faithful. I tell you, this microphone's driving me batty. They get it into Vic Smith. Back to Cortez Barber, standing on the S of the Dragons. Halsel guarded by Sammy Bradley. Kicks it over to Cortez Barber. Barber gets it back over to Halsel. Right side to Vic Smith. Vic's going to go in. Lays it off to Cortez Barber. No good. Fant gets it. No good. Bledsoe lays it up. No good. Get 3 shots at it and come away empty.
I thought Fant should have brought that ball down instead of trying to tip it in.
Long 3 from Bradley. No good. Rebound, Andre Bledsoe for the Dragons. And the Dragons are off a run, and Cortez Barber takes in the paint, out of the paint, kicks it off to Halsel. Over to Vic Smith, back into Fant. They're going to get a foul on the floor.
Yeah, before the shot. It's going to be on Carrington Bradley.
Carrington Bradley picks up the personal, his third, team 6 personal of the half.
Next foul will put the Dragons into the bonus as well. Both teams will be in the bonus.
Ellis gets an overdue rest here. Long overdue. He's played a great game, Quentin Ellis, for the Scotties. And Carrington Bradley comes out. Gets it into Cortez Barber, guarded by Sublett. Sammy Bradley on Halsel. The runner counts. Halsel lays it in and draws the foul. That's on Sammy Bradley.
Quentin Ellis didn't sit long again. Coming right back into the game. We got about a 7-second breather there.
Michael Bradley will get a breather. Number 12, Sammy Bradley picks up the personal, and Donovan Halsel will be at the line trying to complete the 3-point play. The Dragons lead by 4, 43-39, 7:03 to go in the ball game. Shot up by Halsel, and good. It's a good-looking stroke.
It was another lefty.
You know, he's getting a lot more confident than he was earlier in the year. Over to Parker Cash, dribbles it up, gets it over to Sammy Bradley, takes it all the way in, lays it up, no good. Nay Walker brings it down for the Dragons. Cortez Barber has it, guarded by Cash. Cortez goes all the way off the glass, no good. Tipped around, and Sublett pulls it down for the Scotties.
Ellis quickly into the front court.
Long 3 out of the right corner, no good. You know, Sammy Bradley's getting the open 3.
He is.
He's 0 for his last 3. 2 on the left, 1 on the right. Vic Smith takes a little jumper. No good. And that was over the back, but no call. Dragons control the possession. That would have been a huge call.
It sure would have.
Barber takes it off glass and good.
Barber's able to get to the rim here a lot lately.
Yes, he has. There's a reach-in foul on Donovan Halsel.
We got Ellis going to the line for the 1-and-1. Bowles and Harris checking back in for the Scotties. Looks like Sammy Bradley and
Smith goes out.
That's it.
Lawan Smith, is that how we're saying that?
I think so.
He'll take a seat. Coach Hall has been wanting him to take a charge all night, and they haven't done it yet. Shot up off front of the rim, no good.
Missed the front end of the 1-and-1.
That's big. But you know what? That could be a product of being tired right there.
Absolutely.
You know as well as I do, it's hard to hit those free throws in the fourth quarter. Day Walker has it. Over to Cortez Barber. Back over to Halsel. Guarded by Parker Cash. And Coach Tim Riley will take a full timeout, I believe. Let's see.
Yes.
And it is. Full timeout by the Dragons at the 5:43 mark. The Dragons lead by 7, 46-39. We'll be back in a moment. All right, after the full timeout by head coach Tim Riley, Norman Johnson Jr. will inbound it in front of the Dragons bench. It's into Halsel.
We had Steven Maresca checking in for the Dragons there during the timeout.
They called a foul on Parker Cash.
I think that's 4 on Parker.
No, wait a minute. It's on 54. They got a hold.
Michael Bradley. It's only 2 on Bradley, so that's a big call.
I was going to say, I didn't see Parker Cash do anything, so. They get Michael Bradley with his second personal. Both teams are at 8 fouls apiece. Fant will go to the line, 1 in the bonus. 5:42 to go in the ball game. The Dragons up by 7. Shot up from Fant, no good. We have not looked good on free throws tonight.
That one wasn't one of his better looking strokes.
Parker Cash takes the runner, no good. George Fant controls it for the Dragons, gets it off to Norman Johnson Jr. across the timeline, guarded by Harris. Over to Halsel. Back to Andre Bledsoe, to Steven Maresca, to Johnson, back to Halsel. Bledsoe has it, guarded by Parker Cash. Bledsoe's going to dribble in, kicks it out to Maresca, over to Halsel. 5:05 to go in the contest. 46-39 Warren Central. Steven Maresca has it. The Dragons are running a bunch of clock, going through the motion here. Very patient so far. Gets it into Fant, there it is. Fant was able to hold out Sublett for the two-handed slam. Dragons look really patient that
Great
time.
movement that time. Fant was able to seal him off, put in the two-hand jam.
Ellis on the left side gives it up to Cash. Back to Ellis. Long three. No good. Tipped around. Halsel has it for the Dragons. He's on the run. He will pull it out. Wise move.
Seems like the Dragons are...
Bledsoe's going to go in. Oh, lays it in. I tell you, that was great body control by Andre Bledsoe. It looks like he did set up for the charge,
right.
And Bledsoe went to the right of him and laid it in. Just like that, the Dragons lead this 50-39. 11-point lead now for the Dragons.
Bledsoe picked up the personal there. Sent Bowles to the line for a 1-and-1.
That's Bledsoe's second foul, team's 9th of the half. And as you said, Hunter Bowles, the big fella, number 15, will be at the line, shooting 1 in the bonus. Four minutes to go in the contest. Dragons lead by 11. Shot up by Bowles is good. That cuts it to 10.
I'm assuming we will not be seeing Jordan Shanklin for the rest of the night now.
I don't think so. Second shot off back iron. In and out. Carrington Bradley pulls it down and lays it in. That's a nice little floater by Bradley.
On offense, when you go in, get either Carrington or get Carrington. If we're on defense, get Shooter.
Vic Smith guarded out there by Carrington Bradley. Kicks it over to Cortez Barber. 3:39 to go in the contest. The Dragons lead by 8. Fant was calling for the ball. Couldn't get it to him. Oh, man, what a play right there.
Very good hustle by Quentin Ellis there. Tried to throw it off the Dragon. Missed him, went out of bounds. Dragons will maintain possession.
Quentin Ellis will get a quick breather. Cortez Barber will inbound it. Gets it into Vic Smith. Takes a dribble, loses it. Fant gets it for the Dragons. Over to Halsel right side. Guarded by Sammy Bradley.
You're going to hear Coach Riley for the Dragons commanding for them to be patient in this possession.
It's a big possession right here. They're working a lot of clock. Last time they did this, they was able to get the two-handed slam by George Fant. Norman Johnson Jr. gets it down into Fant. Makes the move, kicks it down to Vic Smith. He'll dribble it out. Over to Fant. Fant goes around Hunter Bowles, and we're going to get a block call on number 15, Hunter Bowles, and that should be his 4th foul.
That'll put the Dragons into the double bonus also.
And that is Hunter Bowles'
Oh, team's 9th. I apologize.
4th foul. He'll come out at the 2:53 mark.
Still the 1-and-1.
Quentin Ellis returns for the Scotties. Andre Bledsoe will return for the Dragons. Norman Johnson Jr. will take a seat. George Fan at the line shooting the 1 in the bonus. 8-point game, 50-42 Orange Central. Shot up by Fan, no good.
Nope. You could see as soon as it came off his hand, it wasn't going to make it.
Everything looks like it's going right for George on the free throw line. Over to Michael Bradley, top of the key. Over to Sammy Bradley, back to Ellis. Ellis drives in, lays it off glass, and good. What a move. What a move by Quentin Ellis.
Scotties will take a timeout, and it'll be a full timeout.
A beautiful shot by number 5, Quentin Ellis, and that cuts the lead to 6. At the 2:38 mark, the Dragons lead the Scotties 50-44. We'll be back in a moment. All right, welcome back to Dragons Gym. After the beautiful move by number 5, Quentin Ellis, the Scotties of Glasgow cut into the lead. Now they trail by 6, 50-44, 2:38 to go in the ball game. I tell you what, Brandon, I've been impressed by these Scotties. With only 2 seniors on the squad, they got a nice-looking team.
Very
intercepted by Sublett.
Barber throws it away.
Lays it in.
Sammy Harris with the floater. Scotty showing some pressure of their own here.
The lead down to 4, steal by Parker Cash. Blocked by Fan. Michael Bradley with the rebound. Sublett has it at the elbow, kicks it back out to Sammy Bradley. Goes up over Fan, lays it in. A 6-point run by the Scotties, and now they got it down to 2, 50-48. And Coach Tim Riley will take a timeout with 1:54 to go.
This Glasgow team is very intense.
I tell you what, I love watching Jeff Hall coach.
He's very, very intense.
He comes out on the floor and really is inspiring his team right now. A 6-0 run. Coach Riley takes a timeout.
I'll tell you what, the Scotties have put on some pressure of their own in these last 30 seconds, caused a few turnovers, a few easy baskets.
Yes, they
We've
have.
got ourselves a really good ball game with 1:54 left.
I believe they called a full timeout, so we'll take a quick break. Fasten your seatbelt, folks. We're in for a fantastic finish. Back in a moment. All right, here we go. Hang on, folks. We're in for a crazy finish here at Dragons Gym. The Dragons had a 50-39 lead, a 9-0 run here for the Scotties, and they close it to 2. 50-48 now, with 1:54 to go. Vic Smith will inbounds it. Gets it into Fant. Fant dribbles. Gets it over to Cortez Barber. A lot of pressure. Barber in trouble, over to Halsel. Norman Johnson Jr. misses it. Vic Smith pulls it down for the Dragons. Slow down, big fella. Over to Norman Johnson Jr., back to Halsel at the Dragons. Over to Cortez Barber.
Big rebound by Smith there.
Huge rebound. I thought Norman was going to be able to lay that in, but it rimmed out on him. Donovan Halsel.
You can hear the Scotties
Over to Johnson. Down in the fan. Don't settle for the jumper. Good job. Cortez Barber dribbling. We're down to a minute 10 to go in the contest. Dragons lead by 2, 50-44. Down in the fan. Lays it in and gets the foul. Wow, what a play. A great pass. I believe Barber, did Barber get that into him or Johnson?
I think it was Barber.
Barber got the entry pass into Fant, and the big fella flushed it home and drew the foul on number 54, Michael Bradley. And now the Dragons lead 52-48, trying to complete the three-point play. Shot up by Fant. No good, off front of the rim. Rebound, Vic Smith lays it in. What an offensive rebound by Vic Smith. Long three. Good.
Ellis with the bank.
Quentin Ellis banks it from about 26 feet. I don't even know why he shot that when he's so
That was
far
a
out.
quick release. Wasn't the prettiest of looking shots, but it went in.
He banked it in, and that cuts the lead back to 3. 53.3 seconds to go in the ball game. We're going to take, is it a 30?
I think it was a full timeout again.
Full timeout. We'll take a quick break, and you probably hear Coach Jeff Hall telling his troops to rebound in there. That last offensive rebound was huge for the Dragons.
By Smith.
Yes,
Smith
it was.
The rebound.
Well, Smith had 2 big ones.
Right.
The miss from Johnson,
and then the miss
and
free
then the
throw.
missed free throw. So 2 big offensive boards by the senior Vic Smith, and the Dragons still lead this thing by 3. We'll take a quick break. Hang on, folks. We'll be back in a moment. All right. I'll tell you one thing, Brandon Cummins, the Glasgow faithful, I think they want a little bit more than the Dragons faithful.
Absolutely.
They are on their feet and they're loud. Adam Bradley with inbounds, gets it in to Cortez Barber, being double teamed. Cortez Barber hangs on to it and calls the timeout.
That's a senior play right there.
What a play by Cortez Barber. He was double teamed by Cash. I didn't see who the other one.
Ball went to the ground. Cortez jumped on it and called a timeout.
He jumped on that thing like it was a grenade.
I think that was some football instinct coming out of him there.
And he was able to hold the possession for the Dragons. 48 seconds even to go in the contest. 54-51 Warren Central. I'll tell you what, Brandon, this thing's turned into a good game. It looked like Central was going to be able to go on and
it has. It's been a back and forth
finish it
game.
off. But
tell you what, the Scotties have shown a lot of intensity here in this fourth quarter.
a 12-4 run by the Scotties has cut this thing to 3. What a game. Adam Bradley will inbound. Now he can't move. He's stationary.
Right.
Having trouble. Gets it into Fant. Double teamed. He spins out of it over to Bradley. Bradley up to Donovan Halsel. In the front court. They're going to get a foul. That's number 40. Smith will pick up the personal.
Halsel will go to the line with 2.
That's right.
That's the 10th team foul on the Scotties.
The Dragons are in the double bonus here with Halsel at the line shooting 2, as Brandon said, trying to extend the lead. 39.8 seconds to go. First shot up, no good. We have not helped ourselves at the line tonight
Not
at all. We have Bledsoe, Fant, Smith, Halsel, and Barber.
Wouldn't surprise me if the Dragons show a little pressure here, even off a missed free throw.
Second shot for Donovan, up and good. That increases the lead to 4 points. Vic Smith applying the pressure. Quentin Ellis dribbles through it, brings it up. Parker Cash down in the corner, long 3. Yeah!
Wow.
Holy cow! Looky here.
Wow.
Wow.
Glasgow fans just erupted.
Sammy Bradley hits the three out of the corner.
Bledsoe ran into him.
And he's fouled. Did Bledsoe pick up the foul?
Bledsoe picked it up.
We got a 1-point game with Bradley at the line, shooting to tie it.
As you mentioned earlier, Bradley had missed a few. He was due to make one.
Yeah, he missed his last three. Shot up.
And in.
Rolled it in. Tie game. Nay Walker almost throws it away. Gets it into Vic. Over to Halsel. Back to Nay Walker.
Looks like the Dragons are content with maybe taking the last shot here.
15 seconds.
Tim Riley takes a timeout.
Let's see if this is a full or a 30. I'll tell you what, Nay Walker almost threw that thing away.
Vic Smith coming back to the ball was a big play.
It's a good thing Vic can jump.
Right. We got ourselves a full timeout.
We're all knotted up at double nickels, 55 to 55. 14.4 seconds to go in the ball game. We'll stay here. Brandon, what a game.
Wow.
The huge three from Sammy Bradley in the right corner with the foul on the Dragons completed the 4-point play.
Don't see those very often.
That's huge. I tell you what, the Dragons, without their senior point guard Jordan Shanklin, we still don't know what happened. Hadn't heard anything on it. We'll try to find out before we get out of here tonight. But you got Nay Walker, the sophomore, back there, along with, Halsel, the junior. It's time for them to grow up and do something here.
Right.
You got to get it down in the fan.
If you're Tim Riley right here, I think you need to have the ball and Cortez Barber drop to the lane. If he's got something, take it. If not, you always have the big man fan in there to clean up.
I would like to see Barber take this, like you said, or dump it down in the fan.
Barber throwing it out.
Get into Vic Smith. Guarded by Cash. Over to
Barber.
Barber top of the key. Going to try to back out to Halsel.
With 3
seconds to go. Donovan. Got it. Wow. Game. Donovan Halsel, the junior. A little jumper at the elbow. Good.
That was the best shot he's had all night.
Holy cow. And the Dragons escape. 57 to 55. Boy, I didn't see that one coming. I didn't know he was even going to get a shot.
With 3 seconds, it looked like there was going to be a shot.
Holy cow.
What a pretty
Dragons
little
win this thing 57-55. We'll be back hopefully with the player of the game. All right, back at Dragons Gym. The player of the game tonight, the junior guard, Donovan Halsel. Donovan, talk to me, buddy. What a shot.
Yeah.
Hit the game winner.
Yeah.
Walk me through it. I didn't think you guys were going to get a shot off.
I didn't either.
And then you come out of nowhere, right around the elbow, and just money, swish.
Yeah.
Tell me what was going through your mind, buddy.
Got open. I thought Tez was gonna take the last shot for real. I got open. Tez passed me the ball. I thought I walked. I did a spin. Wanted to pass it to George, but I was too close to him, so I just turned around and shot it.
Great shot. Great shot. What do you think about this Glasgow squad over here?
Pretty tough. The point guard's very tough.
He is. That's Quentin Ellis, number 5, the junior, as well as you. You guys are going to do some battling this year and next year for sure. I mean, that kid can really play.
Yep.
But, Donovan, great effort tonight. I think you finished with 10 points, none bigger than the last one, that's for sure.
Yes, sir.
And, way to run the thing. You and Cortez Barber, Shanklin went down. I don't know what happened there. I think somebody said he was sick or something. But you guys, took it upon yourself and finished well for the Dragons.
Yes, sir.
Keep up the good work, buddy.
Great
shot. Who we got next week, do you know?
I think Franklin Tuesday and Greenwood at their place on Friday.
All right. Good luck to you next week. We'll see you down the road.
Right,
good job. That's Donovan Halsel, the junior guard, with the game-winning shot for the Dragons. And that's going to wrap it up. At Dragons Gym, the Dragons are victorious 57-55 over the Scotties of Glasgow. Good night, everybody.